Greetings, Gemini. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and dive into your single AF reading, okay? So this is for anyone who has significant placements in their sun, moon, rising, and or Venus, and you are single, ready to mingle, and just looking for more insight and what's happening in your love life and how you can attract the love that you want. Then this reading is for you, okay? It's just a way to take a deep dive into the psyche and just kind of figure out the things, first of all, that are working for you, what's potentially working against you, factors that are outside of yourself and within yourself. And then finally, what is some advice of how, of what you can do to attract the love that you want, okay? So Gemini, remember, if the message applies, fantastic. And if it does not apply, then you gotta let it fly, all right? So let's go ahead and get into our reading. We're using the gold foil tarot for our messages, okay? Looks like that. And this is the normal Rider-Waite, it's just in gold tint. And then we're gonna pull one card of advice from the Eternal Crystals Oracle, which is just giving, picking a crystal that you can potentially utilize during this cycle to just assist you, right? Soothe you, so to speak, all right? And resting, speaking of crystals, resting on your deck right here, we've got some rose quartz. And just remembering, if you like rose quartz is an excellent stone for receiving and giving unconditional love. It just opens up that heart chakra, right? For those energies to be present in your life, okay? And active. And then we've got some selenite. Selenite is a great tool used for really clearing that headspace, right? A lot of people use this in meditations, and it's very helpful to use around other crystals as well, just to help absorb some of negative and or positive energies that are in the surrounding area, right? So this is a very beautiful piece of selenite here. All right, so let's get into your reading, shall we, Gemini? All right, Gemini, so single AF. The first question that we're going to be looking at is, what is working for you? So why are you attractive to people during the season? This could be something that you're aware of or not aware of, but we're going to be taking a look at you, Gemini. Show me, why is Gemini attractive during the season? What is working for Gemini? What is working for my single Geminis? What is working for my single Gemini? All right, go pick that up. I hate it when they fall on the floor. All right. So Gemini, what's working for you is, okay. So what's working for you is, you got the Five of Wands here. This is a competitive energy. This could also insinuate that if we're talking about in a love situation, you could be one of many people looking for love, or there could be many people who are kind of in your energy that would like to get to know you. We're gonna go with that. So as you can see by the card, there's a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of some bantering, but notice that these are sticks, these are not swords, right? So it's just that there's just a lot of kind of commotion around a single objective, right? And it could be that you are the objective, right? And that you do have many people who are in your midst that kind of just want to get close to you. But I do see that you have recently closed out a chapter in your life with the world. World is all about critical endings in our life, right? So that we can begin new chapters. So you are either at the end of a cycle, or you're just beginning something new. And there's just something that's very freeing that people are able to pick up on about you when you go through this world cycle, right? It's about things that are just closing out in your life that are no longer important to you at this particular time, Gemini. And you're walking around with not very frivolous energy. The Judgment is all about being called to do something that's a little bit greater. So, for example, in a relationship wise, if you're seeking a relationship, a judgment call coming out could be like accepting certain types of connections and then elevating them into something that's grander, right? Maybe you might have been okay in the past with casual relationships, and now you're like, nah, I don't want anything just casual. I want something that's a little bit more meaningful. So it's like you're growing up or you're being called, and I think that's where that world comes in too, because I sincerely feel like you're being called to just do something that's a little bit different than you've done before, right? It's almost like a calling to just mature, elevate, so to speak, okay? So what I'm getting for you, what's working for you, because there could be a lot of people in your mix, but you're kind of closing the door to a lot of that, and you're really being called to do something that is better for you in the long run, something that has more longevity in it. So what's not working for, keep these here. What's not working for Gemini at this time? What's not working for Gemini? What's not working for Gemini? Okay, I guess I gotta hit that floor anyway, huh? Okay. Okay. So what's not working for you? There could be, you could be having some issues with just wanting to give up. So you could have a lot of, quit in you, basically, right? You could just not have the patience to see things through, and that could really come to haunt you later, right? Because maybe you're prematurely giving up on connections that you shouldn't. And I do see that this to me is giving up on a new connection, because you got the Ace of Cups, which is all about a new start of a love situation, right? Of an emotional connection. And you got the you got the Nine of Wands, right? That is here signifying that you get kind of restless and you just kind of want to give up any burdens or responsibilities of getting to know somebody new, okay? And I think like ultimately you're looking for a 10 of Pentacles like really, really fast. It's like this is your ultimate thing. This is about having a legacy. This is about building with somebody, but this does not happen overnight. This happens after a long period of these Pentacles. You got to build from the start and get to the end of the line, right? But we can't do that when we are in states of restlessness and we are giving up on possibly viable connections that are around us, right? So just being cognizant of that and understanding that if this is the objective, if we want to have 10 of Pentacles, and this is like inheritance, this is legacy, this is, you look at the card, right? This is a family that has built together, but it did not come overnight. And so there is a level of patience that is required when you do want this. So those could be the factors of what's working against you, right? You could be giving up on new things too fast and wanting this fulfillment and not having the perseverance to really get there, okay? And finally, let's go ahead and take a peek at, what's the last one? Oh my gosh. Advice. So what do you need to do to attract the love that you desire? Please do not fall on the floor. Okay. Okay. All right. So to attract the love that you desire, so I'd say Queen of Pentacles is focus on your ability to be a good nurturing partner. So can you make, are you peaceful to live with? Can you make a home with someone? Do you have an adequate sense of division of labor and love? Do you understand the dynamics of being in a healthy home environment? Okay. So this is asking you, this is really asking you to like kind of peek into this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is all about creating a nurturing, productive, abundant home space. Okay. And that's not to say that you don't have that, but that's going to be an emphasis of what you'll need to attract the love that you really want, right? You want there to be peace at home. You've got to be like strong enough to tame yourself as well. So if you know you're someone who's very fiery, if you get very hot-headed, right? The strength is all about taming that inner beast. It's all about walking with the knowledge of our godly side, but also our beastly side as well, and walking in balance with that, right? If you see the young lady here, how she's just basically feeding the lion, right out of her hand. She does not fear any repercussion because she's aligned with that balance, right? And that is true strength. True strength is not the loudest person in the room. True strength is being able to quietly make your point without having to raise your voice, okay? And the reason why I say that is because we got that Page of Swords. This is all about how you communicate with people. So there, for the Geminis I'm talking to, you're going to know if this is you. If you struggle with talking out of the side of your mouth, cussing people out, like, you know, if that is a struggle for you and you know that that's been issues in past partnerships, this is really because when we're fiery and we have like this type of like temperament that can be conceived as combative, it ultimately stops us from having peace. Like it drives people away, it drives the right people away, and it attracts like toxic people who thrive off of this chaotic energy. Now, if you want to do something different like you've never done before with that Judgment card, then you got to do something to get the results that you want. So this all comes from, can you make a peaceful, happy home? Can you communicate with grace and strength? And can you give and to receive love in a nurturing way? Okay. All right, Gemini. So those are your messages for any of the Geminis that really got that message, right? I hope you really, really received that message well, okay? So tarot is all about self-reflection. It's all about like, does that apply to me? Remember, if it doesn't, fantastic. You're great. You're perfect, I'm sure. But remember, if this does apply, there are things that we have to be honest with ourselves about, right? Facing truths, right? That Page of Swords. All right, those are your messages from the tarot, dear Gemini. Let's go ahead and take a peek at your Eternal Crystals Oracle. Let's get a crystal that could be beneficial for you. Let's get a crystal that can be beneficial for you. Let me see. Okay. Dioptase. Direction. This is for your heart chakra. Okay. So, are you feeling stuck in a rut? Not sure which way you should turn? Do you need some help with deciding which direction you should take? Dioptase is here to help you weigh up your options and choose a direction to follow. The energy of the stone will help you become clearer about what you do want to achieve. You may feel like you've been wasting time wandering aimlessly about of late. That time of confusion and stagnation is now over, and it is making way for a period of great focus and achievement. If you already know what direction you want to take this as a sign that you are on the right path. Just stay true to what you want. Don't worry about what other people think. Focus solely on what it is that you are doing. When you remain positive, strong, and driven, more abundance and opportunities will come your way. Trust in the universe as you follow your dreams. Release your need to control the outcomes. DIOPTASE is associated with the heart chakra. It facilitates work on your inner child and relationships and helps to heal your heart so you can make true progress. Okay? All right, dear Gemini, those were your messages from the tarot. Thank you for listening. Please comment, like, and subscribe if this message resonated with you. And even if you just like the message, please just go ahead and comment and like something that you love about the message. And in addition to that, if this message really resonated with you and you'd like to take a deeper look into some things, I can be your consultant. Go ahead and consider booking me for a personal. You can find the link in the description of this video, or you can go to the About section of the channel. Thank you so much, Gemini, and I hope you have a beautiful day.